Cardano rejected at 98 cents. It's almost like there was a video out there telling you that might happen. What's up, everybody? This is a video dedicated to the Cardano price and updating a video made last week on February 28th, where we analyzed what the next move for Cardano was. We're gonna go point by point over that and see what the update is and also what the future price action for Cardano will look like. Let's go ahead and hit it. There were two main levels of resistance that I wanted to look at back on the 28th, and that was this line right here at 93 cents and the line up here at 98 cents. Now, as you can see, while we hovered for a second fighting the 93-cent level, we eventually broke through before getting resisted here at 98 cents. Now, where do these two lines come from? Just in case you weren't able to see that video. If we pull up our RSI on the 4-hourly chart, you're going to see different peaks all along the way. Now, these peaks on the RSI line up perfectly with peaks in the price action. However, while these two peaks begin to move downward in price action, the RSI moved to the upside. The reason these two levels were extremely important is because of these two peaks right here. And if the price could not outdo these price points, we were going to set up divergence. Where we beat this mark right here at 93 cents, we were unable to push through a 98 cent or a dollar region and ended up being the cause of why the price action is coming down. Now, we know we rejected. What is next? So there's two things just starting right here in the RSI that I want to point out on the 4-hourly chart. The first thing is let's take a good hard look at this zone of 84 to 85 cents. I'm not necessarily saying we have to go down this low, but this is the next level that I'm looking at. Now that we broke below, not only staying below 98 cents, but also below the 93-cent region, the next level of strong support is this 84 to 85 cent region. However, looking at the RSI, the same way the peaks or the tops of the RSI and price action ended up forming our bearish RSI divergence, what we're starting to see is the potential of future bullish RSI divergence. What do I mean by that? Well, if you see right here at the moment, we have a flat level in RSI action. However, if we're correlating that with the exact same dates, we're seeing an uptick in price action. This is what we call hidden bullish RSI divergence, which is a continuation pattern. Now, we don't know for certain yet because these candles haven't finished closing, but the worst thing that could happen is the price continues to come down, the RSI continues to come down, and we continue to set up hidden bullish RSI divergence. So until I see a break below 84 cents, what I'm seeing right now is the setup for bullish price action. As mentioned in previous videos, we know on the daily chart that Cardano has been ready to go for a while now. It's one of the few coins that has set up daily bullish RSI divergence. What do I mean? Again, I explained it in the last section, but just in case you're still confused, we have a downtick in the bottom action of price, whereas our RSI seems to be moving to the upside. This is a divergence, hence bullish divergence, and so this is still something that is telling me Cardano's sitting in a space that is ready to go almost at any moment. So now the question is, Tim, we're looking at the charts, why is Cardano not going yet? There's a couple different reasons, but one of the biggest ones is at the moment, in this time of uncertainty, a lot of projects, almost all of them, are tied directly to the price section of Bitcoin. So despite the fact that the charts on Cardano are saying we're ready, we do have to look at what Bitcoin is doing. So let's take a quick look at what Bitcoin is doing. Even though this doesn't have a Cardano chart on it, you're gonna find that this chart is extremely important because as Bitcoin goes bullish, Cardano will go bullish. As Bitcoin goes bearish, Cardano will go bearish. What we are seeing right now is a classic sign of bullish RSI divergence being set up for Bitcoin. Now, while we're not yet quite there on the 4-hourly chart, you're going to see the price and RSI are the same. Look at the massive difference between the price action and the RSI action. This is something I'm looking for over the next couple of days to actually form bullish divergence. Going down to the hourly chart where we will see it, you're going to see a very clear bullish divergence set up within here in the next couple of hours because right here, this bottom price action, the RSI is clearly higher than our bottom action right here. I don't know when the end is going to come necessarily, but just know we would have to drop all the way back down to 37,900 before we would cancel out this setup of bullish RSI divergence. I'm not going to go into full Bitcoin technical analysis right now because we've covered that in other videos. But long story short, Bitcoin, as confusing as it is setting up long-term bullish action, and because of that, that gives us faith that Cardano is going to come shortly after. But let's look at another chart that kind of talks about this, the Cardano over Bitcoin chart. So taking a look from way outside, the first thing you notice is two different formations going on right now. I want to start with this one right here where we have a red line and a blue line moving in the same direction in parallel form. This is a descending trading channel, which means it's pretty self-explanatory, but we've been bouncing back and forth in this channel ever since back in August of 2021. Now, the significance of this line that we have been using for support is that this used to be a descending level of resistance, as you can see back in the early to mid 2021 years. But we have since turned this now into a descending level of support. Why is that significant? Because it's now the support not only for our trading channel, but also a falling wedge. Both of these different formations in the long term end up breaking bullish. And if we're looking at the Cardano over Bitcoin chart, over the last few months, Cardano has been outpaced by Bitcoin, but this is something that looks like it's about to change. If we zoom in on the 4-hourly chart, you're now going to see our falling wedge, which, similar to the trading channel, is a bullish track. What this means is, while we've been moving down to the right, when these formations break, 7 out of the 10 times they end up breaking to the upside. This is a reason to think that potentially coming very soon, we're going to see we're going to see Cardano outpacing Bitcoin's price. And we know that Bitcoin is setting itself up for a bullish run. Furthermore, looking at our 4-hourly chart and our RSI, you're going to see this bullish RSI divergence form again. An uptick in the bottom of the RSI while we see a downtick in price action. This is another sign to believe not only is Cardano about to go up, but it's going to do it in a way that outpaces Bitcoin. But again, this video was all about Cardano versus US dollar because that's what most of you care about. This is what you should be expecting over the next couple of days. But this video was all about Cardano to the US dollar because that's what you guys are looking at. Long story short, what I can tell you is that Cardano is setting itself up for a rally. I can't promise you that we're not going to see prices down to 84, 85 cents. There's even a small chance we go below that. That is a different scenario. But as it stands right now, a lot of the charts and the fundamentals are pointing towards an uptick in Cardano's price. So what should we be expecting if we can finally break through the 93 and 98 cent region? Out here on the daily chart, there's two more points of concern that we must outperform, and that is $1.10 and $1.20. Why are these significant? Well, they're significant for the same reason as the other ones, and is that there are two significant peaks on our daily RSI. If we cannot get the price above these points with a higher RSI, then it's going to cause a hidden bearish divergence, and the downtrend that we've been in for months now will continue. I'm going to keep you posted every single week on what Cardano is doing, but as it stands right now, have faith. Cardano is looking like it's in a great spot. We can only go down for so long before the price finally comes back up and the good days are coming. That's all I have for you guys in this video. I'll see you in the next one.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, you should definitely consider subscribing because we're trying to help you become financially free in these cryptocurrency markets. And also, consider following us on Twitter @CryptoJeb for more updates on the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Peace.